And yes, actually once the volunteers return, we can unassign you. And now we need to start thinking about how exactly we want our armies organized. Oh my gosh, you've been sitting and... Actually, you're not moving, so the attrition isn't actually bad. Well, we're definitely going to want the tanks down here and the armor. And this is going to be commanded by Messe, and this is going to be Graziani, because he's our attacking guy. Then... Mountaineers are 100% going to be on the Alpine front. And those are going to be under Praska.
Signore. Sì, signore. Attento.
These... Do I want to try and guard Ethiopia, or do I want to focus entirely on this? Because last time we actually did okay in Ethiopia. Especially if I had a bunch more of the colonial divisions. Like, that's all we're going to need out there. So Africa is going to be green. Infantry is going to be purple. And yellow. And then that's going to be the Alps. So who do we have this mountain fight? Ambrosio is... And I think that Ambrosio is going to be the one guarding the Alps. With my special units. Then you guys are going to be supporting the tanks. So you need an offensive commander. Which is probably going to be Roata. You guys need to have kind of a mixed. Guzioni works for that. And then these are going to be somebody with just a lot of really good supply. Which is Cavallero? Or defensive. You're a bit more mixed. Hold on, you two are the same level. Yet you have 10 pips and you only have 7. 8. 5, 9, 10. You're just a better commander. You have 6 and you're a level lower. You have 7. Same level as him. Huh, I didn't realize that the pips were better. Like, Balbo is actually much higher. He's a 9. Well, in that case, I feel like Balbo needs to get some experience. Balbo it is. So we definitely want to get some more colonial troops to you. So your job is going to be, and good luck with this, Ethiopia. With a side of that. Although as soon as you've taken it, you've pretty much done your job. And you're going to attack Egypt from the south. I will start recruiting more of those as soon as I'm able to do so. Political advisors. Yes, we want a war industrialist. Like, yesterday. Now that we're actually building military factories. Oh, that would have been a dockyard buff too. Damn! Oh well. Call reserves in. We're not at war. Can't. We could start expanding our reserves. Which would allow me to train and deploy units much more quickly. And that's probably not a bad idea. Alright, we'll start working on those. And we are going to need you guys to have some objectives. Not that it really matters. We also need to have somebody in Sardinia before we forget. Meanwhile, we have been building a lot of new ships. Pretty significant increase in ship size, fleet size. We will need to reorganize those, probably once we get to 39. Let's have you guys with an objective to go for the river. We're not leaving any troops guarding this area this time, because last time they were kind of a waste. Turkey deliver an investment portfolio. Right, that's the thing I need to do. Spy. Boost ideology is a thing in this game, so we could be doing that to try and get Turkey to flip fascist. Although I feel like that's something we should have been doing from much sooner. Peace in the world. Looking outwards. Okay, so they haven't actually started on the international stuff yet. So I think it is time for us to start working on some of these. And in that case, let's go for Invisible Ink, because that gets us more intelligence gained from assets. And we should probably start thinking about potentially trying to get the Elusive Gentleman. Did I get the sub-company in time? Yes, I did. How's my economy? 9%. How's Germany's? This is always fun to compare. 43! Italy's economy is incredibly efficient compared to Germany's. France? 12. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Britain, 3. Oh, la-di-da. Integrated convoy defense. Sortie efficiency, light carrier, carrier. And this time we are not leaving our freaking port until we've completed all of these, by the way. Not making that mistake again. Can you steal assets with a whole different tech trees thing? Well, the assets is like infiltrate. Wait, is it? It is infiltration, isn't it? Yeah, infiltrated assets. I just didn't read the whole thing. It's when you infiltrate the navy or the army or whatever, you just get more intel for doing so. Oh, I am going to go and buy a bit more rubber. While I have access to it, might as well. There's the invisible ink. And now I would like... Boost ideology, psychological warfare. 32! Whoa, those are more expensive. Good grief! Okay, so I think part of the reason that I probably have a much bigger industry this time around is A, I actually built some civilian factories, and B, I didn't bother doing this until now. That's so expensive. That's like a third of my economy going into espionage. Well, I'm definitely doing that late. Oh, hey, we could do these. Construction, speed, factory output, dockyard output. 14 days for every level of influence, which for the proletariat is tiny. Mobilization speed, production efficiency growth. That's pretty good, but again, 7 days only. I think I'll turn those off for now. That's definitely increased from vanilla. Yeah! Yeah, it is! Continue the naval rearmament if you would be so kind. I got boats to build. Smoke gen done. Construction 3. Awesome. So we got the 1939 construction now already, which is great. I think we should probably start getting the rubber processing and fuel refining as soon as possible, so that my synthetic refineries, which I'm starting to soon build, let's do this. You guys are deployable. And we'll send you to Balbo. Because actually sending you troops down there is going to be very difficult later. Unless I manage to take Egypt. So let's go ahead and start another set of you guys. 11 divisions in training. New technology. We do need to get radio still. We do need to get the magnetic detonators. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. 30. Oh yeah, we have new guns. Artillery. Yes, there is an upgrade. You're still working on that. There is no aircraft. No. And I haven't really bothered with close air support this time around. Let's get the FF-38 so we can start those in production at least and get the production efficiency climbing. And we are going to wait for the elusive gentleman because I'm going to need that extra spy slot. Now that I know that spies are so expensive, you kind of want to throw everything into it if you're bothering at all. Can you see the templates? Sure. Bear in mind this is mods, and mods have, well, this mod has a combat width of 30, not 20 or 10. It's divisions of 30 now. How am I doing for light tanks, by the way? We do have a surplus, so we could potentially start adding those to the divisions that needed them for recon, like my Alpine guys. And who do we have working on occupations? We have the Regimento de Cavaliera, which do actually have military police. They are perfectly set up. Hold on. Why do you have logistics? Don't... Oh, hang on. Duplicate that. Get rid of the logistics. This is probably why I've been so low on support equipment. Didn't even think of checking this, because I've been occupying Ethiopia this whole time. Maybe not. We're still incredibly short on heavy weapons. I didn't realise just how much. Naval department is done. Let's start working on the economy and civilian department. We're just doing all the top line because they're just cheaper. We got some more reserves. Let's go and start another line. The Fourth International, a number of communist delegates from around the world, met in Paris today for the founding conference, laying the groundwork for what is to be known as the French International. Calls for its formation have existed for years, with supporters of Trotsky's theories taking the lead.
Pronto, signore.
Where are the tanks? Why are you not on the front line?
Pronto all'azione.
Oh, my infantry units become so heavy with artillery that they are now just artillery units. I'm okay with this. The only thing I'm a little bit concerned about is the lack of organisation. But now that we're starting to finish a couple more of the organisation buffs, particularly the C3Is, that's going to give us a bunch more organisation to our infantry, so that should strengthen them. And then we can start working on the integrated support for the extra soft attack from artillery. Munich Agreement. German demands for Sudeten territory in Czechoslovakia, which is home to a considerable German minority, have intensified. At a summit held in Munich, Germany, Britain, France and Italy sought to find a diplomatic solution to the so-called Sudeten crisis. Czechoslovakia was not invited to attend. An agreement was reached in which Germany annexes the Sudetenland, but will not pursue any further territorial claims in Europe. And there shall be peace in our time. I probably shouldn't have done that. Should have saved that bonus for 39. That was stupid. Oh well. Just because the amount of fuel you actually get from refineries is just so bad, there's basically no point in investing in that. Free dockyards. Does this mean I can build some more Brins? Brilliant. Or as you could probably say, brilliant. We still need to get rid of inadequate navy. Noted. May as well just get all of these done. We are indeed going for the Atlantic Assistance Plan, indeed. So actually what I want to do is I want to get as many Brins built as possible in this pre-war period. So we're actually going to stop producing spikers. So that hopefully we can help trash Britain's convoy efforts. Is there a slap yourself or a bad joke investment? No. No, it's just the collective wince of the entirety of Twitch. 13.8. There was something else I was looking at. Magnetic detonator. Let's grab that before I forget. There's the C3I. So that is tier 1 infantry finished. So we're now going to work on integrated support so we can get that extra soft attack. And hopefully we're going to be a hell of a lot more effective in Africa this time around. Although we are still going to need a lot more artillery. Right, we can now get strike aircraft. Well, let's go and put, like, a factory on this. Which I'll take off of support for now. We'll just get a couple of those, like, churning over in the background. And I would like to get another 3 fighters going, because that's going to use up all of my rubber. And that, to me, sounds like a good plan. Let's get the elusive gentleman. And the army department. Ah yes, that's true. We can get another oil field if we do the Libyan thing. Thank you for the reminder. And now that we're doing okay for oil again, I'm wondering if I want to start you guys training once more. Because I would very much like to get my naval experience up so I can get rid of the bad navy penalty. Let's see. Workhorse of the fleet? Probably. No, Libyan oil refinery. Yeah, let's do that. Benghazi is the perfect place for constructing refineries, close to oil sources and close to the production of the homeland. Already did. I thought actually the other thing I should probably do is have you lot training this time around. Ah, that's all the fighters done. Can I continue down this part? Oh, I can. Oh, these aren't actually subdivided? I can just... Oh. I can just research them. Fighter detection, air superiority, mission efficiency plus 20. I mean, having fighter detection is good. I don't know the difference between air superiority, mission efficiency, and air superiority. Air power is definitely not my forte. More ground attack for close air support would be good. I'm going to say with radar, your detection can get good enough, so we're going to go with a concentrated formation just to make them as good at fighting as possible. There's active sonar. You're working on that already. Let's go and get radio and start working on some of those. Although we're getting very close to 1939 now. And with that in mind, I think I might go and grab all of the spikers. Oh, we have some submarines in here. 10 more reserve divisions recruited. Can we get more? Yes, we can. Please do. I don't really see the point in this system. There's basically been no way of actually interacting with them. At least nothing that's been obvious to me. And there is something obsolete. Guns! December 38. Basic medicine. Engineer trickleback. Do we have engineers in our units? I'm sure we do, but I don't know for sure. Yes, we do. Good. Black shirts. Black shirts are regular infantry. These are actually quite weighty. I was wondering if I want to turn the black shirts into regular infantry just so I have the standardized template. Do it. And now we have a very slight surplus of heavy equipment. I never did finish researching this. Finish researching that. Agent captured. That's our guy. Well, thankfully we just got our second spy, so we can actually go and rescue them. That's a thing we have learned how to do. And we're going to make sure the garrisons and operations get high priority. And then we're going to go and do some more intelligence. We can get the Air Force Department, and then with that we should get the third spy. Add recon to the mountains. I think we did that already. It's the regular divisions that don't have them yet. And we would need a lot more light tanks for that. Which is going to require just a lot more factories. We're kind of stretching ourselves to the absolute extreme here. There. Guzoni is ill. Fine. If you're going to be ill, preferably do it between wars. Just saying. We can develop Ethiopia. That would get them more infrastructure, civilian factories, military factories. It would also massively increase the compliance. And it would allow us to re-establish the Ethiopian army. Which I am not against. Right now. Do it. More factories is more good. Because we'll also get a portion of them, because puppet. And no, the black shirts are not going to be a high priority. Actually, I don't even have any black shirts anymore, so it doesn't matter so much. Naval reform can be done. Heck yeah. We are building so many, so I can't even click fast enough. This is a good problem to have. We are building a lot of submarines. We can modify the government once more. Is there anything I'm waiting for right now? January 39. Don't need any theorists. I mean, getting the commerce rating specialist would be good. Is that going to be the top priority, though? Probably not. Not assigning Navy commanders because I haven't done any organization yet. At the moment, I'm just pumping out ships as fast as I can. I mean, we are probably still like a year away from war. Oh, you know what? The thing I do need to do is that one, because it gives me another 0.5 recruitable population without needing to change my manpower law. My economy is still humming along at 13% inflation. That's a massive shortage of coal. What the hell? -2? Really? You're gonna make me spend an entire factory just for -2 coal? Ugh. You were rescued. Once you've been rescued, please get back to work! Submarine operations, those are going to continue.